What's going on, guys? Welcome back by the channel. Today's video was going to be about the ND filters from GoPro, but a storm has come up like they often do around here, and I am going to try and get some footage of this storm, some time lapse, because I love to catch storms this time of year. And the trick is to catch them, be just outside of where they're at to where you can film them and not get caught in the rain. So I hope being out here, I'll show you where I'm at. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. We got some clouds up and the storm is off in this direction here to the north. So we're going to get the Mavic 3 up in the air and we're going to attempt to get some great time lapse. Hopefully get some lightning in the process. So guys, if any of that interests you, please stay tuned. All right guys, hopefully we'll be able to get some good shots. I've got the drone over here to the sitting there waiting. We're waiting on our satellites, which since DJI has updated their drone, it actually works a whole lot better. But we've got a couple of things we're going to talk about. I've got the ND8 filter on there, and today's video was going to be about DJI's set of ND filters for this particular drone. Nobody ever talks about them. We always talk about Polar Pro, Freewell, and there's some others out there. So I wanted to talk about the ones that are actually designed and actually made for the drone by the manufacturer, and I think they're pretty good. But anyway, we've got the ND8 on the drone from DJI. We're going to take off here. And we're going to try and get some time-lapse video of the storm that's coming up, because it is a pretty big one, and hopefully we won't get struck by lightning or anything crazy like that while we're out here flying. So I am going to adjust the exposure here so we can get hopefully some good pictures or some good video of this particular storm that is coming by. It's always hard, in my opinion, to find that sweet spot where the drone actually can get some great photos. So we're going to switch over here into time-lapse mode, and we're going to set the drone on a course straight for the storm. Course lock. Let's adjust our camera settings accordingly. And hopefully this will turn out pretty good. Let's see, course lock. Everything looks good. I want to make a, it takes a long time to get these time-lapse videos. And sometimes in the past we would run out of battery power, and I think all of us drone pilots know that. So it was a great improvement in my opinion. Let's see, let's get our course locked. Course is locked. Everything is good to go. Interval every 2 seconds. Let's see. Now, I've pretty much got the drone hovering pretty still. And I'm pretty sure you probably can't see it, but it's right there, right straight over our head, just about. And I've got it moving as slow as the time lapse will allow. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want the drone flying away and having a lot of shake in the picture. I want it as still as possible, so the only thing that I get is the movement of the clouds. So I'm not going to bore you while we're waiting for the drone to finish up what we're doing, and hopefully I'll have you some great video and you'll enjoy what you see. So anyway, this is a time-lapse video of a thunderstorm that's approaching, and hopefully we can catch some lightning or some rain or something and not get wet ourselves. So guys, keep watching. You know, talking about this drone, I am so happy that DJI spent the time to update it to make it the drone that it is today, especially with this satellite issue that everybody was having. Sometimes I would sit for 5-10 minutes before I could get enough satellites to take off. But thankfully they have fixed that problem and we don't have to worry about that anymore. So, change the batteries out, getting ready to take back off, and we're going to see what we can see on this run. This time, no ND filters. We are just doing bare, right straight out the camera, no color grading, no anything. So, take a look. Well, I don't know how well that worked, because like what often happens, these storms come up so quickly and they dissipate just as fast. And it looks like this one has just blowed itself out. So we're bringing the drone back. She's on her return to home. I'm gonna take a couple more videos and see how a couple other. And of course, we got to change the battery out because we used quite a bit of time on this last one. And I'm going to fly in the other direction and see what we can get on time lapse that way. So guys, stay with me. Not quite sure if you can see the drone, but it's moving very slowly. Like I say, I prefer to have the drone move as slow as possible to get any shake or anything. I know it's stabilized, but sometimes when you're doing time lapse, they don't quite work out if you've got the drone flying at any type of speed. So I'm really hoping something turns out, because if not, I've wasted a good hour doing nothing, because it for a 20-second time lapse, it takes nearly 20 minutes to film it. So, you know, I've only got 3 batteries, so 2 time lapses, and then I've got time to fly and maybe look at something else while I got the drone out. But I really got some things I want to talk about in the upcoming videos. I've got a new mic system I want to talk about from DJI. It's really popular, and this is my first time using it, so this is kind of like a trial run with it and the GoPro. So hopefully it is capturing the video like it should. I'm sorry, the audio like it should. And then I really want a nice, you know, sunny sunset to where I can use some of my ND filters from DJI and see how they work. Well, or show you guys how they work. But anyway, we've still got about 15 minutes up in the air, and I'm just gonna have a seat, wait for the drone to finish. All right, guys, we got the drone back, and like I say, I don't know if we've got anything good on the video or not. And we're probably going to wait till it gets a little bit darker, and I'm going to do a nighttime time lapse. So that's the plan, unless something changes, because you know they do take a little bit of time to get them done. So I haven't looked at any of this footage. I don't know what the clouds look like, but like me, if you're like me, I've always enjoyed storms and watching the clouds go by and the storms form, rain and dissipate. I mean, it's pretty cool to me. I probably should have been a weatherman, but you know, that way I could have been wrong and still had my job. So, a little stab there. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna move to the next location, and I hope you're still watching. All right, guys, change of plans. Got a great sunset off in the distance over there, and I've got the ND 128 filter on there, and we're gonna fly straight at the sunset, and hopefully that'll be enough to drop it down, or it might be too much. So we're gonna get the drone up in the air and see what we got. Take a look. Like I said, guys, I got the 128 filter on the drone, and so far it looks pretty good, what I can see on the screen. I've got everything on auto, and we're going to see how that turns out. So it's going to be a rather lengthy time lapse. It's going to take me 25 minutes to record it. So guys, hope it turns out pretty good. I hope you want to watch it, so stay with me. You know, I didn't have a good place to go, so I had to just whip over here into the parking lot. So as you can see, we've got businesses all around, drone up in the air, and yeah, cookout. All these places to eat's gonna make me hungry. But hey, it's about dinner time anyway. No, look, moon is almost full. About another week, I guess. But guys, hope you like this last little time lapse. Hope it turns out pretty good. So thanks for watching. Over in the distance there, you can see, probably can see the drone maybe. She's moving very, very slowly. We're doing the, like I say, the time lapse of the sunset. The drone's actually going to be, I don't know if it's going to focus or not, guys. Drone's actually taking 750 individual photos of this sunset, and it's going to stitch them together and give us our 30-second video, or 30-second time-lapse video. So hopefully it turns out great. We got some great colors in this sunset. Like I say, we're using the ND filters from DJI, and I've got the 128 on there now currently filming this sunset because we're flying into the sun, trying to keep that overexposure from happening and get some nice clear pictures. So hopefully it turned out. Guys, stay tuned, keep watching, because I'm fixing to roll the video. All right, guys, we're just about finished with the video. Hope it turned out all right. Like I say, I haven't seen it yet, and I'm just going to put the video together, and hopefully it turned out. So we've got about 30 more shots we've got to take. It's getting pretty dark on us out here, so we're going to be heading home here shortly. So guys, thank you for staying with me. I hope the video turned out real good, or as good as I can do anyway. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for staying with us. And if you liked what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, drop me a comment, and I will see you on the next one.